Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be doing this look with the Chocolate Bonbons palette. This is one of the newest palettes from Too Faced. It actually hasn't came out yet. It's coming out in 5 weeks. I'm giving away 5 of these, so if you want to learn how to win it, then go ahead and check the description box. I'm super excited to give it away to you guys. Link's going to be there so you can enter and win this awesome palette. It smells just like all the other chocolate palettes. I'm excited for you guys. And this hairstyle, which I haven't done a hair tutorial in a really long time. This is just like my everyday big waves. So if you want to learn how to get this look that I've created for you guys today, then keep watching. First, I'm going to start off with primer. I got this primer in yesterday from Marc Jacobs. This is called the Invisible Undercover, and it's made with coconut water. It smells really, really good too. Put this on, it's super hydrating. I love the bottle, it's so pretty. So if you missed your moisturizer, this is gonna work in place of that. Ooh, my skin feels really silky. Silky, silky. Very nice. Okay, so for foundation, I've been using the Makeup Forever HD Ultra HD foundation stick, and this one is in Y335. Boba kept me up last night. She wakes up during the time that we're sleeping, so she was just like purring the whole time, curled up next to my face, but it was cute. I have really dark bags under my eyes right now. She usually sleeps during the day, and then she'll wake up at like 2 o'clock in the morning and ready to play. Next, I'm going to take my MAC Pro Longwear. This is in NC25. I'm going to use this underneath my eyes and just to conceal the dark areas of my face. Now that we're done covering up our panda eyes, I'm going to move on to the eyeshadow. I'm going to save the face for later. So I'm going to be using the Too Faced Chocolate Bonbons palette for this entire look. I'm using Mocha right here. This is a very light taupey shade. This color you barely can even tell that I have it on, but it makes a big difference when you're done with your eyeshadow. You'll notice that it's easily blending together, and if you're not that great at blending, this is an awesome trick. Just use a lighter shadow and then just layer on that. So now I'm using Bordeaux. Bordeaux is like a reddish brown. It's one of my favorites for the crease. I'm just going to focus this on the outer part of the crease at first and then softly blend it inwards towards the nose area. And you can tell that I'm starting off very light, and then I gradually start to intensify the outer part of the crease. And that's because I don't want to start off too strong, because then I'll look like I have 2 reddish brown bruised eyes. That's why I'm starting off very light, and then I intensify it later. Once I have the intensity that I want, I'm going to take a blending brush and I'm going to blend upwards towards the brows so that the edges are nice and soft. Next, I'm going to be picking up Cotton Candy. It's this light pale pink color. It's very pretty and super pigmented. As you can tell, I like barely patted one little swipe down and it was like bam, right on your eyes. Awesome. It's a really, really pretty color. And then I'm going to take this one. This is called So Fetch, and it's a hot pink. I decided to use that in the inner corners. You know, mix it up a little bit, do something different. I was going to use like a lighter shade, but I was like, no, let's do hot pink. And then I went ahead and brought down a Bordeaux to the second half of the lid because I feel like I just needed more intensity. So I'm going to be doing that. You can do this too, or you can stay how we had it. And then I'm taking Black Currant, and it's a very beautiful purple. I'm going to layer this on the lower half of the bottom lash line. So now I'm going to take this matte cream color. It kind of reminds me of like the off-white of a s'more. I don't know why. S'mores? I don't know. Am I hungry? And then I'm going to apply it to my brow bone. And then I'm going to take a black eyeliner. This one's from Lancome, and it's super intense. Apply that to my waterline. And then I'm going to make a wing on the top lash line. And here I'm using this Makeup Forever graphic liner to do that. And what am I doing? I'm intensifying that wing and elongating the liner. So these 2 mascaras have been my favorite. This is the IT Cosmetics Hello Lash Mascara, and it just separates and makes them super long. And then I'm taking the Too Faced Mascara, which makes them really voluminous and fluffy. So next I'm taking my Lilly Lashes. These are in Miami. They're super like lightweight and natural looking, but they're very dramatic, if that makes sense. What I do is just pop them onto the center so that I know they're not hanging off at a weird angle, and then I attach one side at a time. So I'm done with the eyes, but I actually decided that I should go back in with this pink shade right here. I'm gonna mix this reddish brown and then Totally Fetch. So I'm gonna mix this one and this one together. And I'm gonna focus that on the outer part of the crease, like right in here. Ooh, that's pretty. So the powder I'm gonna be using today is from Urban Decay. This is medium light cool. This is gonna give you more coverage and also mattify your face. I like to start with most of the powder on the outer part of the face and then blend that down into the neck before I go everywhere else. So I'm gonna do a little bit of baking, but today I'm just gonna keep it right underneath the cheekbone. I'll let it sit there for like a few minutes. And this is gonna help the contour really pop. Okay, I just used 5 different highlights. I might as well tell you what I used. It's on this brush. By highlight, I mean lightening powder. This one is from Manica Dar. This is in C3. Banana from Anastasia, which is this one from the contour kit. And then a little bit of Kat Von D's contour palette, just these 2. So I just like dip my brush into all of them. You don't have to do that, but that is what I'm doing. And I feel like I'm cheating you guys if I don't tell you all of the highlights I'm using. So I'm just gonna put that underneath my under eyes and center of the forehead and on the chin a little bit. All right, it's time to contour our face. I'm gonna use my Kat Von D palette to contour and this big paddle brush from Tarte. I'm gonna do the hollows of the cheekbones, temples. This is my Instant Face Slimmer. So now I'm just gonna make the illusion of a more symmetrical, straight nose. So I'm gonna go along the sides of my nose and also towards the tip, I'm gonna make sure that it's like coming inwards so that it looks a little bit more thin. And then I'm gonna take Infatuated, which is a really pretty peach blush from Makeup Geek, and I'm gonna apply that to my cheekbones. And also I'm gonna kind of go up towards the temples. Okay, so you're gonna think I'm a little crazy, but I'm using 2 lip liners and they're almost the same color. But trust me, it makes a difference. I'm gonna start off with Stone. We have chola lips at first, but we're gonna blend everything out and it's gonna look good, trust me. I'm gonna overline my lips so they look a little bit fuller, and then I'm gonna take Agatha. This is a matte lipstick from Kat Von D. It's a peachy nude color, and it's one of my favorites. After that, I'm gonna take Stripedown, which is this lip pencil right here, and I'm gonna layer this on top of the stone, but the stone is still gonna peek through. And then I'm taking the liquid lipstick from Anastasia in Milkshake, and I'm focusing it on the center and then blending it outward so that most of the intensity is on the center of the lips. So this is the final makeup look. Next I'm gonna just do my hair really quick, and I'm also gonna put an extension. So I'm gonna put my hair halfway up and then do some waves with it with the wand. These are all of the extensions. I brought them together and I just clipped them all together. I'm just gonna take one of these guys, or 2, and clip them in while it's like this, like halfway down. And usually I take the ones that are like 3 or 4 clips, because those are the longest ones. These are from Luxy hair. These are the Dirty Blonde 20-inch hair extensions. And then just pop them in the back. So I'm just taking a little bit of hair like this and wrapping it around the middle, holding it there, and then let it go. So it'll look like this. Most of the body is gonna be right here in the middle. I think Caesar said something weird, so I started smiling. I'm gonna do the same thing all around the head. That's why I'm here with my first layer all done. And then I take down another layer and then put down this clip-in extension. Just with 3 clip-ins, I have a ton of fullness, and what is that? I don't know what happened. And then I take down the top part of my hair, curl outwards, and do the same thing all around the head. I'm at the bangs now, and it's pretty much done. I just fluff it up, kind of tease it a little bit, and voila. this is the completed look. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, don't forget to give me a big thumbs up. Also, let me know what you want to see next in the comments below. That's it. I love you guys so much, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye, dollies.